So the hardest thing, at least for me, maybe for you, is hitting record on the camera and recording anything. And it's been about, 6 months since I said I was going to start doing a channel. And I'm not going to lie, I have been doing things. I just have not been recording that. All kinds of craziness. I just put out another couple of tracks, a lot of Suno work, some mastering work. I really should show that process of what I'm doing. And that's the next, I promise that's the next video to do. And I'm working on a platform. See, this is the thing. I think the age that we're in right now, I remember getting my Boss 660, and that was an amazing machine, a drum machine. It wasn't a 909, it wasn't an 808, but it was the first machine I got to make music on, and it gave me the inspiration to actually do stuff. So, here I am at a resort, marshalling a mountain bike course, and thinking, where did I start from? Where do you start from? Like, what made us hit record and make music? Because I've been listening to my music the whole time here. There's nobody here, so I'm listening to my music. And I'm realizing that part of that music for me was a chance to capture what I was feeling at the time. Just an idea, a rhythm, an excitement, something. And the old intellectual brain thing gets in the way of all of this. So I'm not saying that this is coming soon and that there's going to be another video where I'm going to just say, hey, this is coming soon. But I wanted to just hit the reality of it. If you are like me and you are making music, or you are being creative, you're using AI. I use a lot of AI now. I used to open up Ableton Live and do it all in Ableton Live. Now I'm like sitting there and I'm thinking about a song or thinking about some lyrics, and then I'll write it down, and then I'll open up Suno and be like, let me take those words and put them to some music and do a genre that isn't even like a genre I could easily recapture or do myself, but it feels right. And that's the spirit for some of us of music. Yes, there are musicians who are very good at what they do, and I don't want to take it away from them and say that I'm doing something that is on par with them. But what got me into making music from the start was this ability to capture an emotion and put it into something that made sense to me. And maybe you would find it interesting too. So, I'm not saying watch this channel, but if you make music using AI, using technology, the people from the disco era hated the people who were making techno because they weren't musicians. They were using electronic music. I, as a person who was a hardware guy, used to poo-poo on the people who used Ableton Live back in the beginning because I felt like digital music on a computer wasn't as musical as twisting knobs on machines. And it kind of set me for a couple of years and pushed me out of the music scene because I just wasn't staying current. And for you, for me, for us, that's what AI is today. I got this thing, I'm not gonna get into it, I'll save it for another video, where if you're using AI and you're making music and you're finding your way through it, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, you should probably label it and tag it and not pretend to be someone else. And no, you shouldn't, saturate Spotify with 1,000 things. But make what you make. And if it feels right, put it where you think it should be. Anyways, that's my rant. I'm overdue to put some stuff out. I'll put some links in the description. You can check out this latest release I did. Involution. It's kind of an internal, kind of spiritually thing. I don't know. But I'm feeling some vibes, and I'm here in the middle of this beautiful place. And it felt like if I didn't hit record, I'd have another excuse not to hit record next time. And I don't want it to go another 6 months before I talk about what I'm doing. And maybe get to hear from some of you who are doing stuff too in the comments or whatever. And whenever you find this, whether it's today or in the future, in your moment, and you're making music, and the algorithm says you should be doing stuff and hitting record and getting it out there, let me be another person to say that there's space for you too. So yeah, stay awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. LX7.ca, something in that square, the square being us, and that something being creativity. Stay at it.